Right, okay. So, you might see it's quite a lot lighter in here, considering it's, it's 7:30 at night, maybe. I don't know, somewhere about that. We've fixed most of the bulbs in there, and the 4, which was red, is now not red anymore, which is good. You see everything's on, and you might see the little addition at the top there. We have some fixed lighting in here, so that's quite fixed lighting, and some plugs, some actual fixed electricity as well. Ignore the fishing gear there, but yeah. So we have actually had some electrics put in. Been meaning to do this for ages, and because my best mate's also off work, it was like, go screw fix, go order the parts, and we'll make it happen. So that's what we've done today. We've made it happen. Got to a point where we have actually got a light in here, and we've got some electricity, which is pretty cool. Pretty pissed off I can't play that at the moment, because I actually want to play that. If anybody who really knows me and has followed the channel knows that is my favourite machine, my lock and load. It's got a sound ROM fault in it, and the original ROMs for it, the original sound ROMs, are in Scotland with Magic at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, because I didn't realise that the ones I'd put in it had an issue. And you can play it as far as getting a bonus. You can see there's actually a bonus there. When it gets to a bonus, it just locks up because it can't find the sound, which is quite frustrating, but it is what it is. It's not like just one of them things, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, that's back on again, which is cool, and we've sorted a few of the bulb issues out, although I missed that one that's not in its holder, which is really annoying, but I got most of the other ones. And then, so Battle Axe is looking pretty cool. Most of the bulbs sorted, which is good. And that's off its tits. And I will hopefully be playing that in a bit of a fair bit of luck. Anyway, back to Battle Axe. So, somebody called, I think he's called Dazza, commented on one of the videos. And he said, you're playing it too well. It's your own fault playing it too well, but it's not streaks. I'm like, right, okay, but regardless of that, is if you understand Barcrest programming, what Barcrest will do is that they will fill the streak pot. Now, granted, I feel like I have no choice but to accept not as quickly. The way I've been playing it, and yeah, maybe I've been playing it too well. Not sure if I've played it too well, because that isn't how you would empty one. You know, I'd have played it the way that you've seen me play it on some of the videos that you've seen live when I've actually played a Battle Axe properly, albeit on exactly the same chip this is on. These are exactly the same ROMs as Dave's got at Real Fruits. And, you know, they have the ability to kill safe, etc, 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 whereas the 15s and the early 25s couldn't. Obviously, if you took hide and seek, and you could see zeros after you gamble your original win, then it was a doable ROM. Exactly the same for Ultimo, which again, even up to £25, they remained unchipped. In the main, they completely remained unchipped, to be honest with you. There was the odd, there were rechipped. When they were rechipped, they gave Dosh and Peck setups on real entry, which is streaking setups for a Battle Axe Revolution, or a Golden Dragon, which is quite frustrating if you walked onto one and you're like, shit, this one's off its tits. And it wasn't off its tits at all, it was actually fucking completely on its ass. People wanted, Stephen Crowther, I think he wanted a shout out, so you can have a shout out, mate. Like, I'm not really that big on that sort of stuff, but, you know, if people want a shout out, absolutely no problem whatsoever. I've enjoyed talking to a lot of people as well, like, you know, there's been quite a lot of comments and interesting conversations that I've had with some of the people, like when I've been posting vids up, and to be fair, it's kept me sane. Like, seeing Mark today, my best mate, I don't know if anybody like has followed my channel from the start might have seen when we went to Vegas. He got married in Vegas when we went out to Vegas. That also coincided with my 40th. Like, he's my best mate, and it was nice to spend a bit of time with him and see him today, albeit just to stick some electrics in. Let's just do this. It makes you realise, you know, how much you are. Makes you realise how much you do miss, like, some of the people in your life, and even just some of the mundane, everyday, day-to-day stuff that you do as well. This isn't that living. So what I've done with this is I have scabbed it down. I've not potted this for about £200 worth of credits. It might be blocking. We'll find out in a minute. So I've not potted it for a good while as well now. Back to 7. Yeah, I see it's blocking. I'm just going to have to burn the board off. I will burn the boards off now until I get a jackpot out of it. Hopefully I'll get a jackpot before I run out of credits. So we'll see. By credits, I obviously mean all that's there is about 50 quid, I think. But I've gone through a big spell on it of taking tenors. I mean, I've had loco hold offered to me for the jackpot, and I've deliberately knocked in a tenner instead of taking a jackpot. I've taken loads of nudge spinners for 6 and 8 quids. I've took Tutti Fruities, and that's been nailing tenors and 6 quids. I've brought this back down. I mean, it's not as... If you've watched one of the really earlier videos I did on this, I got it to the point, I think it was when I did that little session in here, where it was just having horrific pauses, like from a 12, which you can't kill you on a 12, but you can see the machine is actively trying to kill you on a 12 because it pauses for so long to think, what can I hit? Expecting a lot of that. Yeah, so where were we? So Barcrest programming. So it took me, you watched on that video, it took me 3 boards to figure out what had actually happened when I thought it was streaking. And I was playing it and it just dawned on me what had actually happened. The fact that it was free, and I shouldn't really be taking 1-step boards. I mean, from memory, like old Bell Fruits, their streak was based on number of credits that had gone through it, rather being filling a pot as such. Might have been a tenner there. I wasn't interested anyway. So yeah, I mean, like their programming was slightly different. Was credit based rather than being based on filling a pot. So yeah, I mean, granted, like I said, I've got no choice but to accept that the way that I'm currently playing it is not allowing it to fill its streak pot as quickly as other ways. But I mean, I think anybody would rightly think that somewhere in the region of 14 jackpots would be enough to cause a machine to decide to roll on you. And some of them have been spaced out over intervals as well, haven't they? So I think it makes the quality of the video look a bit better having a light in here as well. I mean, how are you lot all coping with basically being locked indoors all the time? I mean, I'm genuinely missing 1 or 2 people out of my life who I spend time with and I enjoy the company of, and I'm also missing work to some extent, like the normality of going to work and doing your job. I'm kind of missing that a little bit as well. I'm not somebody who likes to just sit around and do jack shit. I find it very, very, very tedious. Makes no difference. You can see it's just not happy enough at the moment. That's dead. Oh no, wow. Don't like that one, does it? It's not going to go in, is it? Right, I'll start delaying for boards a little bit now and see if we can get it. I mean, it don't feel there to me at the moment. I'm going on threes and fours, not winning any less. Unless it makes me have them. Set up shit. Have to hit that high. Have to hit that low. For me, I mean, add again's a very good sign. It's doing something. Stop. Oh, you wanker. Get rid of that one. I think I've talked through about 4 people how to fix their machines as well while I've been doing this. Go for the shuffle. No. While I've been off, so that's been another thing that I've been doing. And I've been doing what everyone else has been doing, like a bit of gardening, bit of decorating, and try to teach my son how to read and write, and there's more to life than his bloody games console. With differing degrees of success. Hit me 3. Oh my days. Can I get it there? 4, 4, yeah I can. I am a warrior.
I am a warrior!
Definitely the first jackpot for, I'd say, well over 200 quid's worth of credits. Please go. I'm feeling hopeful, that's all I'm feeling. Ah, come on. That's a good sign. That's not. Yeah, I'm not holding for 1. Should have done really, to be fair. Thinking about it, I don't think it's gone. It's fairly obvious it's not. Nope. The answer's on a postcard, what I'm meant to do with this. So it's had a good 200 quid's worth of play. No pot. Been degenerated. Been forced back again. Still not run. Like, what do I have to do to make it streak? Like, what on earth do I have to do? Who knows? Right, I'll tell you what we are going to do then, since everybody's bored to tears of battle axe, especially me. Right, now, some of the bulbs on this that can't be fixed, it's a broken transistor on the board that's causing it, I think. Because I found some 5mm wedges, if you can't tell from that, and that will not light, that will not light, that will not light, that will not light, and that will not light, and all the other ones will light and are lit, but that one won't. And then you've got a couple of the exchanges that won't light as well. Hopefully this will just play ball. If battle axe anything to go back by, I've got no freaking chance. Like I said, this is flying. I would expect a good one off this at some point, quickly. And then I'm probably going to have to take, and I never thought when I started playing axe that I would have to take this into a 5th video. Bastard. Or something I read as well online, like unrelated to the conversations I've been having about this with people. Somebody posted up a 50 credit challenge of this machine. And then somebody was going, oh, have you had it pot this way? Have you had it do this? Have you had it do that? And the guy went, yeah, I've had it where I've had the pot and I've had the cash part of it pretty much back to back, or I've had 2 pots out of it back to back. But there was a more interesting thing on the thread about the machine, and the conversation was really about how tight Royal Flush can be, and obviously this is a direct clone of Royal Flush. And what it said is that whereas Casino Crazy Club, for example, when you've got all the pots high, bastard, when you've got all the pots high, it will generally give you like the boombastic or whatever it is that kicks you off the feature, yeah? This gives you that leave table all the time. Whereas Royal Flush and this are programmed differently in the fact that they will, if you miss a chance to take something, they will gladly bin you off like and full on kill you, and you can. Shit number? There it is. Always a shit number there. Last gamble, shit number. All the time. Yeah, if you miss your chance, it just bins you off. Like, I've had this where I've been at 25 spins, I've been at high roller, and it's instead of going, do you know what, mate, I'll let you have something, kick you off the board, you can pick what, it just goes, see you later, dickhead. It doesn't like letting you hang on to 2 extra lives very long either. Nearly at 2 extra lives now. If you get 2, expect one to go very quick. Right, we're at good setup time. See if we can get a jackpot. We're not getting 25 spins, are we? There's the life. Two features is probably the best bet from here. Ace of clubs. Nah, that has given me booted me out. For the video's sake, we'll just take the nudges. I want better than 15 spins out of it. So it's just demonstrated it doing exactly what I said it doesn't do, but it seems less inclined to do. Let's just put it that way. I think that's the best way of putting it. There's a shit number. There's a gamble for it again. It's consistent as well, isn't it? And also, that's a bit of a fucking trek, isn't it? At least when, like, Casino Crazy gets happy, it goes, actually, mate, I'll just put the exchange one place away for you. This puts it, like, 1,000,000 miles away. Come on, dickhead, give me a decent fucking board. I know it's in there. That's the easiest way of doing that. Just nail it on 2 quid on your first go. Oh, fuck off. Fucking hellfire. Just not about 15 bloody win spins off you, come on. What's this set to? I think it's set to 90, this, isn't it? It's fairly high, it's not low. You are having a giraffe. Never come across a game that punishes you so much. I'm sure I saw a 15 win spin feature before. Like, I didn't dream it. Hold on. Win! Yay! Are you for real? It actually just played like I took the 15 win spins instead of £2.40 or whatever I'm bleeding took. No problem filling the street pot on this, is unbelievable. Come on, give me some hope. There's some hope. There's some hope right there. Need that card, don't I? Yeah, right, now start nailing some features and win spins. What do I want to add to? That is the burning question. There's 25 to be going at anyway. Right, I think we'll just take them then, eh? Better be better than its last pathetic effort. Get me broom. Bit better. A lot better. four of a kinds wouldn't hurt you, mate. Five to go. Come on, four of a kind, you bellend. I'll be happy with one more four of a kind. Taking a piss. Well, what was that? About 73 quid odd, was it, off it? Reasonable, and I bet you